So I'm coming to cancel all that because I already know what they're going to say. I already know their stories. I already know their hurts, their wounds. That's why I'm coming to die for it. But see, there's brokenness in the wounds that's going to try to speak up. Yeah, Roshide Araboka. Jesus, my God, my God. Cakewalk. You can't walk it alone, and you can't be afraid to eat and share your ingredients. You can't be afraid to eat it, and you can't be afraid to share it. That means shame cannot be on you. Shame should not be on you. Oh, shame should not be. If Christ be in you, greater is he that is within you than he that is of the world. The world carries shame. The world, the author of the world is shame. It's to hold you in a place of isolation. But he that is in you, the light, exposes it where there is no shame. There is no shame. Yes, God. So share the ingredients and eat up. I'm going to go here. John 14. Some of y'all are familiar with this. Now walk with me. I'm trying to get through this quick. Don't let this rattle you, it says. You trust God, don't you? I'm going to give it to you urban style. You trust God, don't you? Well, then trust me. There is plenty of room for you in my Father's home. If that weren't so, would I have told you that I am on my way to get you a room ready for you? And if I'm on my way to get your room ready, I'll come back and get you so you can live where I live. And you already know the road I'm taking. Hello. So we're going to go on verse 5. Thomas said, Master, we have no idea where you're going. Jesus. Oh, bless Thomas' heart. How do you expect us to know the road? Jesus said, I am the way, also the truth, also the life. No one gets to the Father apart from me. If you really knew me, you would know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him. You've even seen him. When he spoke that, he spoke that. Listen, it not maybe, not, I'm a figment of of your imagination. I'm an idea of the Father. I've come in the idea form. No. If you've been in my presence, I need this to get in y'all spirit. This is for the folks that been in repeat. If you've been in my presence, then you know him. You know him. You've seen him. Remember I said there's already been an example of cancel culture? Culture already been canceled, family, in that scripture. Listen, in this right here. Jesus said, I am the way, also the truth, the life. No one gets to the Father apart from me. If you really knew me, you would know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him. You've been seen. You've even seen him. In other words, you're left without an excuse. You have no more excuse. I canceled all of what's going to try to come to you by the way of the world. I'm sorry, y'all. I get excited about this word, man. Jesus, I'm coming in a way because I know how evil and how conniving and tricky the world is. So I'm coming to cancel all that because I already know what they're going to say. I already know their stories. I already know their hurts, their wounds. That's why I'm coming to die for it. But see, there's brokenness in the wounds that's going to try to speak up and claim territory over those I have claimed and I have died for. The way, listen, he already said, I am the way. What do we hear now? What is so popular right now? What is so popular on the earth in our nation? Everybody has created their way. everyone has an idea of how to be healed. Everybody has, if you use this soap and you shake this type of salt and burn sage, and this is a checklist. There's 7 steps, 12 steps, right? To it. All of that. Everybody has a way. He said, no. He already told, I'm canceling that. I'm canceling all that. I'm going to cancel all that culture. Oh, people, y'all better be careful on what we hear and what you take in, because he already canceled all that culture that's happening, right? I am the way. Proverbs 16:25. It even says this. We've seen this. It's a lie. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Seems right. Have you and I had conversations with some folk? It just seemed like, I don't know. It's just, this Christian stuff, man. It just seems like it's just, everybody's, it's not for everyone, and you can't get in, and and it seems like we should be able to. It seems like this should be okay. All these seems, what seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. It's destruction. Proverbs 26:12, as a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. Y'all, this is almost like cussing to me. That cuts. That cuts. It would cut people today because of what has transpired in having your own way, right? And moving your own way and coming up with your own way. There's the extreme, and then there's even the believer. Because you know what? We good for coming up with our own way too. the way that's going to have a little more cushion versus what was designed, right, to bring complete deliverance.